Okay, live here on YouTube. It's a lot of light. Wow, that's bright. Give me a sec here. I'm trying to figure out how I'm doing this. It's very, very bright. Is that better? I think it's better. Maybe up one more. Tone it down. Still seems very bright to me. Let me get Facebook online here. And, okay, where am I here? My video, go live. Hang on, what is this? Why is this doing this? Hang on a sec while I figure out why. Why, oh, why is this doing this? Why aren't we not going the right way? Okay, here we go. Here, yay. Okay, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. It's just not my thing. All right, and we're gonna go live. And we're live, and we're live, and we're live. Hello, we're live, yay. Okay, live here, live here. How's it going? Trying to get this where I can talk and look at both cameras at the same time. How's that? Yay! Am I actually kind of, sort of? All right. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Boom and boom. My goodness, this laptop camera is not what it needs to be. But anyway, we got people coming on board here. How's the lighting? How's the lighting look, guys? I'm going to hope it's good. All right. Seems very bright here for some reason, but I'm going to hope maybe it's not. All right. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Thank you for coming in. Usually, because I'm running late, I usually go get on board here, catch up. And yeah, I'm going to try to make sense of my notes that I wrote earlier in the day before the store got crazy. And now they're trying to make sense of this mess. Okay. How we doing? How's it going out there? Can I see comments? Why are there no comments? Oh, God. I hate that. I see hearts. Thank you. All right. Is anyone able to comment? Let me know everything's okay out there before I start in. Anybody? All right. Okay, so we each had a full moon on Thursday. It was very overcast and rainy here in Connecticut. We didn't really get to enjoy it. It was a fairly benign moon, my opinion, astrologically, energetically, but yet I had a lot of people coming in the shop saying that they really didn't feel comfortable doing anything under this moon. Comments are not working. Thank you, Elizabeth. Okay, why is that? Why aren't the comments working? I don't know why they're not working. Why aren't they working? Oh, what's that? Okay, that's guest request. Here's comments. Oh, I hate this. I genuinely hate this. Okay, YouTube's working. Never had a problem before with Facebook. And now there's a problem with Facebook. I have no idea. If anyone has any suggestions, let me know. Nope, I don't want to bring anybody on camera. I don't know what to do with this, guys. I don't. No clue. Oh, what the heck was that? Flash in here. Okay, I can write a comment. Let's see if it shows up. Okay, well, it didn't even show up, did it? Okay, well, you know what? I'm just going to talk, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what else to do. Paul is over here. Hey, Paul. Paul's on YouTube. Never happened before. Why is this happening? I don't know. And no one can tell me either. If someone can jump on YouTube and give me an idea why all of a sudden I don't have comments, I would love that. That'd be awesome. It's just not good. There's nothing here to let me think that you can do it either. Wow. AA, what does that mean up there? Nope. Oh, guys. They're still writing comments. I can't see them. I cannot see the comments on Facebook. Okay, well, I wonder why that is, because I always could see it before, but there are comments. Well, good. I hate when I can't see the comments, though. That sucks. Oh, I'm seeing likes, though. I'm seeing hearts, but no comments. If I scroll up, can I see? Is there anything? There's nothing. No, there's nothing. I don't like this. All right, well, you're on YouTube. Thanks, guys. I don't know. We'll figure it out, I guess. Thanks, everybody. So, again, this moon, some people found it very off-putting. Oh, Nicoletta, by the way, you might want to listen to Capricorn from last week. How is the light here on YouTube? Am I really as overlit as it looks like I am? It doesn't look good from where I'm. The Facebook is delayed. Oh, that's fantastic. It's going so well. So well. Jeez, crow. All right. You know what? Someone just said to reload the live feed. I'm going to try that. I'm going to finish this and then I'm going to reload. Okay, guys? So just bear with me and let's just get back on in a second. Okay? Thank you. Looks like Capricorn. All right. Oh, we're live. Hello. We're live. Yay. Okay. Live. All right. Here we are. We're back. And let's see if we can get comments now. Anything? Oh man, this is ridiculous. Plus, Facebook hates me anyway, so, you know, I've got another, I think, 19 days of my ban left. Yeah, there's no comments. Lots of likes, no comments. Hey, Holly, thank you. All right, sorry. I don't know what to tell you. If you want to comment on YouTube let's get going because this is getting silly. That's so weird. So, somebody asked me a question a couple days ago about the differences between instinctive healers versus an intuitive healer. And I was like, well, that's interesting. You know, let's look at that. And so the difference between intuition and instinct. Intuition is our ability to know something without conscious reasoning. So we feel as if we know what's about to happen, or we know what to do without having any real rational facts. When we see something beyond what's being presented, arriving at a decision without facts, that's our intuition. Our instincts are an inborn tendency, a natural reaction. For example, it happens without even thinking. It's more of an ability than intuition would be. For example, you see a car speeding towards you, you jump out of the way. That's instinct. Fight or flight mode, that's instinctive. It's not intuitive. It's an automatic response to facts or a situation. So when people talk about being intuitive healers, and I think you can be an instinctive healer too. I think it's instinct when someone's bleeding to say raise your arm, to just know. I knew to do that. Um, hey Ann, hi guys. Um, I think, but knowing to say put flour on a cut to stop bleeding, or cayenne pepper stops bleeding, but to know that without anyone explaining it to you, that's intuitive healing. Does that make sense? I hope it does. But that's something to really think about, um, because leading into what I was really thinking about is that without knowing for a fact, guys, um, I noticed last year. I was a landscape designer. I worked at nursery. I was perennial plant manager, freelance garden writer, all of that. And I was so excited last year when I went to go buy vegetables and plants to see that most of it was sold out so early on in the season. People were buying chickens for the past few years now, getting goats for milk, rabbits for food, for meat. This whole movement of backyard, what we call micro farming. And it's really taken hold here in Connecticut. A lot of people have chickens now, 3, 4 hens. And growing vegetables in raised beds, just growing vegetables in general, planting fruit trees. Now, about 8 years ago in the shop, there was a young man, incredibly good looking guy. I mean, just wow. There were three of us behind the counter. We were just like, wow, just in a suit, very professional, but so hot. And started talking, bantering back and forth. And what do you do? And he advises large corporations where to invest their money. So I remember Jamie popped off with like, well, where should we invest all of our money? And he's like, are you being cute? Are you being serious? And I'm like, we're being serious because it's money, and I'm always serious with money. He goes, all right, if you want to know where to invest your money, he goes, invest money in food storage, food preparation, canning, any company that stores, preserves food, um, food production. That's where you want your money to go. Because there is going to be a drought in the breadbasket. It's already started. We're already seeing a 7, 8 year projection. Okay, this is how far the projections go out for food shortages, bread shortages. People are going to want powdered milk. They're going to want, be prepared for that. And that's where your money should be going right now. Fast forward now, and what are we seeing happening? And I've already been told, start stocking up on canned goods, vegetables, because we're going to see shortages. There's a drought in California, the floods, and the droughts that happen in the Midwest in our breadbasket of America. We're feeling the effects. In addition to that, we have trucker strikes going on. We have shortages in all the warehouses. There's skeletal crews. So this is how this is playing out. Those are facts that I knew, some of us knew, but for other people, I think it was just instinctive. It's time to grow vegetables. I don't think without being told anything, people are realizing it's time to get gardens in. Listen, my grandfather had a Bridgeport, a city garden. I want to say it was maybe a backyard city lot. I'm going to say 25 by 40, and then he had strawberry bed, he had some fruit trees planted. And in that garden grew all of our summer crops. We never bought lettuce. We never bought beans, tomatoes, potatoes. He had big potato bins going. He's from Alabama. But you don't need a lot of space to do this. You don't need a lot of space to have 3 or 4 chickens, hens to lay eggs. You don't need a rooster. No one has to know you got chickens. You can hide them pretty easily. And I think most towns nowadays are letting us have up to 6 hens. So it occurred to me that instinctively, not intuitive, instinctively, people are realizing that this is a good idea and we should probably start growing and saving our food. So I often talk about the fact, if you're in the shop, when someone's new to the store, that I support American businesses, American families, The products I purchase for sale in my shop, local crafters, or country of origin, but again, supporting American families. So, hello, Orlando. My Buddhist items, I have a man named Dawa Sherpa. He's a Nepalese American who lives in Massachusetts. But I buy all the singing bowls, statuary, malas, tinctures from him. He gets them from people, family he knows in Nepal, which is Buddhist. The Buddhists are actually making these products. Nathan, my Brazilian stone dealer, he has 2 mines in Brazil with his sister. He used to live in Bridgeport, now he's in Georgia. He comes up in his truck 3-4 times a year. I buy directly from him. His family does all the crystal skull carving, the extraction. They don't blast with dynamite. It's really very respectful of the stones, and so on and so forth. My sterling silver, there's a man, he's Turkish, in Ansonia, Golden Fox. I've been buying him for years, buying sterling from him. And of course, local crafters, young people I know, and all of that. And I just feel really strongly about that. Right down to my individual incense sticks that he's like, pick and bag them yourself. It's a couple in Massachusetts that hand dips those. And it's killing me. I'm on day 19 of my 30-day ban on Facebook, and of course, not posting is just killing me. I'm saving memes, but actually, it's not the memes. It's all the stuff that's going on politically. This awful Florida condo collapse, stuff with the virus, stuff with the vaccines, and I can't. Of course, looking at it, I'd probably get banned anyways within minutes, but it took like literally minutes for me to get banned last time. For saying that I was going to punch someone for dropping face diapers in front of my them up. I'm sick of looking at them. My people aren't doing it, trust me. But put those things in the garbage. They're disgusting. It's like you used Band-Aid. It's foul, foul. So, anyways, that got me a 30-day ban for my violence against people. And I just really looking at this deeply earlier today when it was quiet. The truth is, I love my country. I'm American and I love this country. I'm proud to be American. My family I come from a long line going right back to the Revolutionary War, actually. Of people who fought in that. I'm related to Captain Thomas Hooker. Hooker is my maiden name. General Joseph Hooker, so Civil War veteran. Obviously, I should say general, not veteran. And Vietnam War, my father fought in Korea. He was older than my mom, but I really think though, but yet I'm horrified and I'm deeply distrustful of my government. Love my country, not so much my government. And I think you can be both. I think you can be proud of your country, fight for your country, stand by your country, and still say, man, this government sucks. This is awful, awful, and it really is awful. It's just worse. It just keeps getting worse. I've come to believe, honestly, after 14 years of being in business and watching things change and shift, that ultimately it's going to be spirituality that unites us all, both as a country and the world. Instead of one world government, I think we're going to be looking at a global consciousness, one global consciousness. I think that regardless of affiliation, location, your color, your heritage, the desire, and then the work we do to evolve and spiritually uplift ourselves is going to be the common denominator that eventually unites all of us. When we get into the headspace where we want all children to be safe, all water to be clean, all people to have access to education, medicine, a true sense of what's good for one is good for all, right? And I love being on the cutting edge of that because I'm watching it. I'm watching it happen every day. People, and I always say I'm blessed because where I work, I people come in because they want to come in. People come in because they're already there. So I'm going to want to look at stones and talk about energy and energy healing, share stories, ask questions. because they want to be better people. They really want to evolve. They're looking at that. They're looking at their evolution. Talking about aliens and the fact that many of us believe that they are walking amongst us. People have been eyewitnesses to actual aliens. My own father was visited for many months. I talked about that, I think, last week. I get lost in what I say and what I don't say between trying to write the newsletter, trying to keep track of notes, and I try to write stuff down so I have stuff for the newsletter. And but the fact is, I don't think they're going to help us until more of us are in that headspace, that we're not living in fear and living in this sense of scarcity. I don't have enough, and I know that may seem counteractive to what I said earlier about getting food, but we do have to eat. But growing your own food to me isn't coming from a place of fear, it's coming from a place of action. Fear is saying, I'm going to buy all the food and too bad for you. I'm going to stock up and I'm going to clear the shelves. And that's what we saw. We saw people just hooray for me and fuck you. I'm going to take all the toilet paper. That was horrible. That was an awful thing. But I don't think that's what we're looking at right now. I don't think that's what we're going to be looking at least not in our circle. And I always get to say I preach to the choir, but it's true. None of us that I'm talking to right now come from that space. And there's a difference between stocking up and hoarding. So looking at the comments here, action and faith. Thank you, Juliana. I can't see comments. I don't understand why this is happening. And I'm sorry on Facebook. I can see them now on YouTube. Is YouTube still off on the timing? And of course, I usually look at comments to, is it still delayed? Can't stand it. So what else is going on? It's still going to be a lot going on through the end of the year, energetically, the planetary lineups. But what I'm hearing in my readings and what I'm seeing in my readings and is that people are getting outed. They're getting outed. Okay. Okay. I don't want to start and restop YouTube if I don't have to. People are getting outed. People who are stealing. People who have been stealing from the company. They're getting caught. People who are cheating. They're getting caught. I've heard stories. I can't say them here because it'll out people and it's not right. I can't. But I mean, men in their 60s doing really bad things and getting caught on camera. This is this time now happening. That have been in authority, people in authority who are just being absolutely caught out, and we're seeing it on the big picture, on the big, big screen stuff with as I keep saying, the Gates divorce. But there's more. There's more stuff with Hunter Biden surfacing. There's more stuff. Let me see, and be really clear. When I go after Democrats, it's not because I'm supporting Republicans, and when I support something here, it's not because I don't like that. I am unaffiliated. I hate both sides. I genuinely despise this government that we have right now. It is counterproductive to everything good. It is awful. And someone, oh God, there's a meme, and of course I couldn't share it, but it basically, this is like someone shits their pants and so they change their shirt. That's how I feel. So this is the transition we've seen. It's fucking awful. And it's infuriating to watch hypocrisy and the lack of progression and the frustration on the part of people who are trying to make change, and it's just hitting brick walls because they will get off their, no one, neither side will get off their side to help meet in the middle and make some real changes happen. So, and in the meantime, we're watching what we're watching. Yeah, zero tolerance for BS, absolutely. So I don't want to get off on politics. I'm sorry about that, and someone had said, really, and I need to not do that. For a very long time, I really kept away from it, but it's the constant contradicting and the constant changing up and the shell game that's being played. The shell game where they put a coin under cups and they they troll the cups around, you try to pick where the cup was, and you never can really win that game. But that's what it feels like. That we're just like a big game of the cups game. So the secret, the answer, the reality is to keep as unemotional as we can. Even as we're getting angry, stay in our lane, focus, do the right thing, keep doing the right thing, keep studying, keep focusing on your own personal evolution, your family, become educated so you can talk intelligently about things like fracking, the environment, which is the biggest concern. You know, another meme I just don't, in my meme storage is, you don't think the environment is more important than the economy? Try counting your money when you can't breathe. I mean, it's and just watching this happen and watching the lack of reporting. We have a new ocean. Shit happened. It's on the news. And it boggles the mind. How is this not being talked about? You go on the science, the science news. It's there. But why isn't this mainstream? Why aren't people all talking about this? I don't understand it. I mean, I know why, but I don't know. And of course, I think the cherry is this horrible, horrible condo crash in Florida. It just brought back memories of 9/11. Everyone was saying it, writing in. It just really brought that back again. Watching that implode, watching that go down, and your heart just. And I think that's why I also really worked up today. It's why I'm worked up today. Just hoping they recover as many as they can. I also worked for the state. Now I'm going to really date myself. I was a kid, but I was a teenager working for the state mental health when the L'Ambiance Plaza collapsed. And if you remember that from Bridgeport, that was horrifying. And it was a building that was being built, and it collapsed on the workers, and it was a nightmare. And so even that made me think about just those awful days, and even then, people taking advantage of that situation, and I don't know. I don't know. Someone wrote, this is the result of fracking and water extraction, and how long can we suck the guts out of the globe? Another thing, and I will get off this topic, and you can look this up. This isn't conspiracy theory, but apparently the core of the Earth is, and they don't know why, but it's lopsided. It's actually growing faster on one side than the other, and they don't know why, and they don't know what the long-term effects are going to be. But that just look it up. Look up Earth core. Lopsided. It's literally, why is the Earth's core off balance? But that's occurring now. Anyway, if you're feeling agitated, if you're feeling worked up, I'm going to put it on current events, and I'm trying to follow the CDC and WHO. From what I gather, they're advising people not to vaccinate their young kids and teenagers. And I don't want to spread misinformation, but that's the latest thing. Is it's just like a watch and wait kind of thing, and they're saying now not to do it. So but they changed. It changes so fast. But most people are agreeing that we shouldn't be vaccinating teens and younger. So, but then people already done it. People already vaccinated. So, what does that mean? All right. I can't see comments here. I'm really sorry. I'm going to start with the Tarotscopes. I'm going to hope when I get off of here, I can read comments and I'll comment back, and I'll figure it out for next time. I'm sorry, guys. I turned my sound off. Maybe that did it. I don't know. No, that couldn't have done it, right? That couldn't do it. I turned off my sound so that it wouldn't be ding-bonging constantly, but that wouldn't affect comments. What if it's because I was banned? Maybe that's why. I'm using China's login as an administrator on the Talisman and Cauldron page. That's why I'm even on here at all. So it wouldn't let me do live. Anyway, so as I always say, if you're new here, I do a 6-card spread. The first card is the situation, then 2 cards, that's what's immediately impacting it, and then 3 cards, and that's the short-term outcome. These are short-term outcome readings. Basically the weeks to come, week to come. Obviously, not every Taurus is having like marital issues. Not every Capricorn is, but ask yourself if someone important to you is dealing with this issue. This happens in my own readings as well. That we'll sit down and I'll talk about what I'm seeing, and they're like, "That's not me," but my God, that's exactly what my sister is dealing with. I'm like, well, what were you thinking when I was shuffling cards? My sister. Okay, well, there she is. So, anyways, here we go. We're gonna start with Aries. Okay, Aries. Page of Cups, the Queen of Wands reversed, Queen of Coins, the Tower, Strength reversed, 9 of Swords. All right, Aries, and I have a lot of Aries in the shop. China's an Aries, but a lot of Aries females in the shop. Seriously, most of them have red hair too. Most of them collect knives or swords. So just my stereotypical Aries. Well, the good news and the bad news. These cards are really divided. The good news is, Page of Cups, Queen of Wands reversed, Queen of Coins. Queen of Wands reversed, female workaholic. Queen of Coins, making money, loving what you're doing. The Page of Cups, really enjoying this. This has been really good because it's been a long journey for Aries to get to the point where, in the readings I've been doing over the past year, I love doing. The first was identifying what I wanted to do, then how to make money at it. Now you're making money at it, and this is good. This is really good stuff. The Tower, Strength reversed, 9 of Swords. Strength reversed is just that, not feeling well. The 9 of Swords, anxiety. The Tower, chaotic chaos. So I guess this reading comes with a warning to Aries. Don't let the stress, the chaos make you sick. Don't let filling deadlines, if you're trying to get product out, don't let that affect you where you end up getting sick. Don't stay up all night long and try to burn the candle on both ends. Aries, it's a bad time to do that. Okay, and we all do it. I know. I'm sitting here. Trust me, kettle calling the pot black bottom, as my grandmother would say, because I do a 14-hour day easily. But in this case here, it's saying you really run the risk of making yourself sick, and you don't want to do that when you're like just on that wonderful ride there. It looks like where you're making money, doing what you want to do, and working hard at it. So just balance, Aries. Balance. Something that Aries isn't always good at, unfortunately. And I say that with love. Taurus. Also, I'm telling you what cards I'm pulling. So at home, if you read tarot, pull those cards at yourself and see how you read these cards. Okay, this is just how I do it. I teach tarot, and I love to teach tarot. Looking forward to a time when I can use my little room to read it. I can't space everyone out 6 feet, so I can't teach right now. But looking forward to those days coming back. I do a $10 2-hour tarot class, usually once a month on a Monday night. Lots of fun. And yeah. Okay, Taurus, so we have the moon. We have death reversed. We have the 9 of Cups reversed. 7 of Wands, Emperor reversed, 5 of Coins. Broad brushstroke for Taurus. Would be looking to go back to school. Possible problems in your industry. Emperor reversed, 5 of Coins. You might be dealing with an industry where bankruptcy is an issue. Look at companies who are in trouble, and you may be needing to look at what else you can do. You may be in a dying industry. Ask any student of journalism from like 5, 10 years ago if they're using their journalism degree, and I can guarantee you 98% is going to say no. Every student I knew who was a journalist is pretty much working as an administrative assistant right now or in some kind of office or business setting. What do I see? Death reversed, the moons, Nine of Cups reversed, the Emperor reversed, the Five of Coins, and the Seven of Wands. So the Seven of Wands is a great card because it speaks to training. So it's time to get trained in a new job. It's time to look at other possibilities. You may actually be in an industry or some aspect of an industry, business, that the money isn't going to be there, or the money you want to be there isn't going to be there. It's time to make some changes with that. The moon is things that are hidden. So you may just be hearing some rumors that maybe your company is going to move down south, or maybe you're going to be offshoring it. Pay attention to that. Maybe you have a gut feeling that things aren't going well. The moon is like things are still hidden, but Nine of Cups reversed is not a great card in terms of losing hope and things not working out, wishes not coming true. So now, does that mean every Taurus? No, it doesn't. It doesn't at all. In fact, Taurus is usually pretty hep on money saving and being in the right place and being in a solid, secure setting. But this idea of education here, it may also be, honestly, if you're in school or thinking of college or advanced, you may be like looking at what you want to do and saying, oh, no, this isn't gonna, 5, 10 years from now, this isn't gonna be where I want to be. The money isn't gonna be there. And they're making some changes now to your career or educational plans for you young Tauruses or any Taurus looking to make a change. I'll be honest with you, it's like real estate. Right now it's booming. Everyone jumped on the real estate bandwagon. Everyone got their real estate license. That's great. But it's a bubble here in New England and it's about to burst. So where it's going to go from being a seller's market to a buyer's market, we're going to glut. I'm just telling you, this isn't instinctive or intuitive. This is me talking to realtors and financial people. There's only so many people from New York that's going to fly into, move into Connecticut and buy up our properties. And we have a real shortage. There's like no houses, no apartments available. We're about to see evictions and foreclosures by the end of the year, and we're going to see this completely flip. So something to think about, especially if you're thinking of buying real estate as an investment. No, wait. So again, with Taurus, I'm just seeing big change. It's an institutional change. It's an industry change. We're seeing things shift, and you Taurus, who doesn't always like change, you need to be shifting and being more flexible as well. Okay. And speaking of Taurus and Uranus in Taurus, which Taurus rules the stock market. And we just yesterday, the day before, saw Bitcoin plummet. I think it went down to where it was when it started, and Bitcoin was racing. We are going to see a very volatile stock market for some time to come. It's going to be ups and downs and crazy. Taurus and Uranus are not good friends. Taurus is slow and steady, and Uranus is chaos and change, and good luck with that. So that really that speaks by itself of stock market issues and investments. All right, Gemini, we have the Two of Swords reversed. The Devil reversed. We have the Hangman reversed. The Three of Swords, the Eight of Swords reversed. The Three of Coins reversed. All right, these are shit cards. All right, Two of Swords reversed is rock and a hard place reversed. You need to choose rock or hard place. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. The Devil reverse is removing yourself or getting out of a toxic situation, away from a toxic person. Hangman reversed is wasted time. You're probably wondering why you spent so much time waiting for this to happen, or why you gave somebody the benefit of the doubt as long as you did, or why you waited this long to before you moved out of this. The Three of Swords reversed, anxiety. Eight of Swords reversed, Three of Coins reversed. This is costing you money on top of that. This is costing you money. Eight of Swords reversed to extract yourself. You are going to extract yourself. A lot of anxiety. One more card. Knight of Swords reversed. If you're waiting for communication, if you're waiting for an apology, you're going to be waiting a long time. Don't hold your breath. This really does speak to something or someone putting you in a situation where you're looking back going, damn, why did I wait so long? Why did I let this happen? Why did I let it get this bad? Okay? And now it's a matter of, it's again, rock on a hard place. It's extracting yourself is going to either cost you money, a waste of time. Two of Wands, okay, good. There's some kind of partnership waiting. I'm going to say that's the good news. Looks like you got an easy out here. I'd use this. I'd use this Two of Wands as my get out of jail free card. If someone is saying to you, hey, come move in with me and get out of that train wreck of a situation, move in with them. They mean, take advantage of friendships, take advantage of offers for work or for temporary shelter or help, because it looks like you need it, Gemini. It looks like it would do good to, if somebody's saying, hey, let me help you out with that, take up on the offer, okay? You need to get out of that situation. And again, does that mean every Gemini? No, but maybe you've got a kid, maybe you've got a brother or a sister, maybe one of your parents, maybe some of your best friends. Okay, just. But again, and maybe you're the one who's handing out who's got the handout, saying, look, let me get you out of that. Just move in here, and then go see a lawyer. Move in here, and we'll find you another job, or another apartment, or whatever. Okay, maybe you're the one who's offering the handout, but it's dire. It's not a good situation. All right. There's something on Facebook. I can read Facebook, I just can't comment, but somebody who got accepted a job halfway across country to basically serve as not a house sitter, but to manage a household, manage the house. And then they get in the job, they're in there less than 2 weeks, and the person doesn't like their spiritual path. Nothing wrong with them, they'll present, there's nothing weird going on here, no hubcap-sized pentacle, nothing like that, but they don't like it, and they're like, okay, well, you know what, you gotta leave. And this is someone who moved halfway across the country, moved their stuff, got, just a really bad situation, and people are helping. People are like, come stay with me, let's get you out of there. Good advice, here's a lawyer, So again, that's a great example of what I'm talking about with Gemini. I can't stand that I can't see comments. This is killing me. This is killing me. And what if let me just see if I just touch any of these things up here. No, can't. Nope, can't do that. Can't do that. That was so weird. Why is it doing that? I see all your little faces. Hello, you're off the top. Is there anything here? Nope. Okay. I'm sorry. All right. Cancer. The Wheel of Fortune upright. The Ten of Coins. The Hierophant. The King of Coins. Ten of Wands. Knight of Cups reversed. Knight of Cups reversed. Now these are some kick-ass cards. Wheel of Fortune is saying full speed ahead. Good luck. This is the Wheel of Fortune turns up, round and round, and it's up or it's down. Good luck, bad luck. It's a simple card, and it's upright, so it's good luck. You're on a roll, literally. Ten of Coins, money in the home. Making money out of the home, making money on a home. The Hierophant industry, well, King of Coins. I mean, again, this is everything going as it should go. Like there's nothing weird going on here. There's no unconventional. This is all very conventional. If you're selling a house, it's like you're selling a house. There's nothing strange with the house or the buyers. It's just here it is. It's if you're working out of a house, someone's offering you a job. It's a straight up job. There's nothing. There's no hidden agenda, as you'd say. Okay. Ten of Wands is pressure. Knight of Cups reversed. Knight of Cups reversed. This makes me think of a reading I did last night where one person, it was the person I was reading's boss, was doing well financially, everything going ahead, beautiful home, and has a child that just went inpatient. Again, that Knight of Cups reversed, and the pressure because the kid is really impaired. 13, which is a terrible age for any kind of defiance disorder, which is what we're seeing more and more. That's a whole other story in the readings, is defiance in young people. And that is nothing like spoiled brat or, oh, you need to get control. You have no idea what defiance disorder. If you haven't seen it or dealt with it, blessedly, I have not. But I've seen it secondhand. And these are kids will just punch you in the face, punch a wall, rip something off the wall, rip a light fixture out. One woman told me that, she'll try to say, listen, you gotta do your homework. The kid will go to the front door and start screaming, call the police, she's beating me. And just like, you can't do that, So, I mean, the level of you don't sleep, you don't eat, you can't leave, you're a prisoner basically. So in some respects, these cards make me think of that, like things are going well, but the fear and the worry, the pressure of a young person, Knight of Cups reversed. The other way I'd look at these cards is, again, things going well, it's like you gotta get a job in an industry and it's but it's boring and you hate it. That would be that Knight of Cups reversed. This is not what I want to do. Great, it's a great job, it's a great paying job, it's I'm working out of a house, but good God, I can't stand what I'm doing here. All right? Money's good, the money's good, King of Coins. But that's the two ways I'd read these cards. One is balancing a healthy work life with a troubled child, or again a healthy work life, and absolutely, not loving what you do. It also, on a third level for Cancer, because home is so important to Cancers, it could be buying a home, moving forward, and not being sure you love where you're going. That's the other thing that's emotional. It goes from money, great money, to emotions, not sure this is what I want, not sure I'm going to be happy here. A lot of pressure, not sure my kids are going to be happy here. Moving into a new home, but, so that's what I'm seeing for Cancer. But Cancer is all about family and home, and actually this full moon in Capricorn was all about the same thing, family and home. It really was a benign moon, but wasn't visible to all of us, rain clouds, but still, it affects some people funny. All right, Leo. We start with the Empress reverse. We have the Seven of Swords, Five of Wands, Ace of Swords reversed, Four of Coins, and the Eight of Wands reversed. Well, that's not good. So we start off with the Empress reverse and the Seven of Swords and the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands is the same argument over and over and over again. The Seven of Swords is toxic behavior, toxic, and we got the Empress reverse. Woman out of power, feeling out of power. It could be a grandmother or a matriarch of the family who's combative. Um, that's the sad side of Alzheimer's, is that sometimes those very sweet people can get very angry and violent. And that could be something going on here with the Empress reversed. To me, it also speaks to just having a boss who's not doing their job and all the fallout, the Empress reversed. Or it could be you're the boss and you're dealing with a staff that just you can't work with them. Ace of Swords reversed, not moving forward, Four of Coins, and the Eight of Wands. Leo, you're being suggested you might want to look for another job, or look to maybe move out of the department you're in right now. It looks as though it's really, I don't see there being a way around this. I don't see a fix here. It's just the same thing over and over and over again. Five of Wands. It's not going to change. Ace of Swords, another you can say, it's just a stalemate situation. And the Four of Coins is really, how do I make money? How can I make money? Eight of Wands reverse is saying focus on your career. Focus on how you make money. Okay? Could someone on YouTube just throw me a comment, make sure that I'm frozen here on YouTube? I'm gonna cry if that is the case. Is YouTube still running okay here? It's been a while since there's been any kind of commenting. I'll cry. I really will. It's still on Facebook, even though I can't see a comment, no understand. I just yeah, this is fun. Okay, Virgo. Okay, thank you. Everyone's okay. Thanks, guys. There was one night where I was talking and it was off, and now it was like, that's when I started doing the Facebook in conjunction with, because that was not good. All right, Virgo. Ace of Wands, Four of Cups, Page of Swords reversed, Five of Cups reversed, King of Wands reversed, the Hermit. How do I put that together? Well, Ace of Wands is great because it's the apex creative card. Okay, it's the apex. Aces are apex cards. It's creativity, it's entrepreneurship, being industrious, creative, and I'm seeing the Four of Cups. Which is, do I want this? Basically, the Four of Cups asks the question. Is this what I want emotionally? The Page of Swords reversed. Really not saying anything. It's like, here's this opportunity, but is it what I want to do? Okay. Five of Cups reversed has walking away from the past, walking away from, crying over spilt milk. Is the Five of Cups upright? It's reversed. It's spilled. It's done. I'm moving on. King of Wands reversed, workaholic, a lot of hard work. And here's the kicker. Here's the wrench. Is the Hermit. And it's really a very solitary thing for Virgo. Now, Virgo is one of the lonelier signs of the zodiac. Virgo, it's really hard to pair up. Virgo finds it very hard to mate, usually. To find a mate. Because they're fussy. There's a great saying, and I remember my trainer said this to me: only an extraordinary man is better than no man at all. And I think that Virgo kind of lives that, in terms of everything they do, health and the quality of work, and that apex card is the right card. Okay. But this to me speaks to a Virgo in transition. This is just, do I want this because it's uncharted territory? I'm working really hard. It's an amazing opportunity, but do I want it? That's how I read these cards. Because I'm going to be going it alone, uncharted territory, leaving the past behind. There's very little time for anything else. It's going to be all about the work. But it's really, do I want to invest? I can't answer that question for you, Virgo. I can't. Ten of Swords. It's literally it's foundation. It's just you're starting from the bottom up. It's a whole new starting just from ground zero. Basically, that's the Ten of Swords in this context. I know in other contexts it's just like, but it's like I'm stuttering. In this case, it really is just clearing the decks, starting over, and what an opportunity. You know, I will say this, in life, we tend to regret the things we didn't do more than the things that we did do. When we look back with regret, it's those opportunities that we let slide by, the relationships that we didn't try a little harder. Usually, that's what we regret in life. Not the things that we did, but the things that we didn't do. Okay? Hence the whole one that got away thing, or you know. All right, Libra. Libra. Hey, Leslie. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to get a different laptop because this is blurry. I was looking at the quality of the video, and I'm really sorry. It's awful. My camera on my phone, so much better. Wish to hell there were comments. If you comment, guys, I really will. I'll look through all the comments when this is done, and I can hit reply. Yeah, I can do that. I hope that may be the problem here is that ban. They're letting me take but not comment. Take comments. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. All right. No, because last week I had comments. It doesn't make sense. All right, Libra. Six of Wands reversed. High Priestess. The Seven of Cups. Chariot reversed. Reversed. And the Two of Cups. Wow. Okay, well. The cards basically speak to a stall. The Six of Wands reversed is a stall. And it really, again, not that different than Virgo. The High Priestess, the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is like, what do I want? And the High Priestess, more or less intuitively, is this good for me? I'm going to say that's the difference. Where Virgo's asking, do I want this? Libra is saying, is this good for me? All right? Chariot reverse, again, stall, not moving forward. Fool reverse, stall, not moving forward. And I want to say, almost with Libra, this could be a relationship thing. The Two of Cups is, I love the Two of Cups. It's a friendship that has the potential for being a romance that comes out of friendship. But maybe, even though it's the Six of Wands, and that usually is career, and work and all of that, creativity, it could be a relationship or a friendship, and you're wondering, one, take it to the next level if it's a relationship issue, or if it's a friendship that maybe you're thinking of going into business together. You're like, wait, it sounds like a good idea, but is this good for me? Is this what I want to do? Okay, because again, wands are creativity, and it really does speak to Libra. Just slowing it down, putting the brakes on, and all these cards. Again, Six of Wands reverse, Chariot reverse, Fool reverse are all cards that say, yeah, wait, we're gonna wait. Hesitate a little bit. And again, the High Priestess and that Seven of Cups is, is it good for me? Is this really in my best interest? Is this really gonna? It's very emotional. This is very, very emotional. But the Two of Cups, I love. It's a genuine card, genuine friendship. Lovers reverse. I'm gonna say it is. It's that. Am I ready to make? I think it's a relationship. Like I said in the beginning, I really think it's. Do we take it to the next level? And this idea of let's wait a little longer. Let's make sure. Let's make sure. I like that. There's no heartbreak there. It's just we move forward. All right? more people should do that, basically, really. Anyone who's divorced will agree with me. Should have done that. Wait a little bit longer. Everyone's on best behavior, for 6 months to a year. Up North Tarot, hey there, how you doing? Okay. Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio. Well, we have Temperance reversed. We have the King of Cups, and we have the Six of Swords. We have the Magician, the Three of Cups reversed, and the Six of Coins reversed. These are all over the place, right? So we start with Temperance reversed, and that's always things out of balance, okay? Temperance upright is things out of balance. King of Cups and the Six of Swords is usually taking a trip, getting away. The Six of Swords can be a relocation card, but in this case, I want to say, looking at these other cards, it speaks to maybe things out of balance. You know what? Let's take a few days off and let's just get out of here. Maybe leave Dodge. Most Scorpios are sensible like that. It's heat's on. Let's do that. The Magician, Three of Cups reversed, Six of Coins reversed. I really think where the lack of balance is at work. Why do I say that? Because I'm looking at coins. Yeah. I'm still going to say it's work, because I think it's a personnel issue at work. You know what you're doing. You know what you're supposed to be doing. Scorpio almost always does. And I want to say the Six of Coins reversed. Bills to be paid, money that your bonus money not coming through. But usually the Six of Coins is there's bills to pay. I don't love what I'm doing. I need a break. Good at what you do, but I want to say there's probably personnel issues going on here. And it might be time to take a few PTO days or something. I'm going to throw one more card for Scorpio. Four of Swords reversed. Yeah, anxiety. No relaxing. No. It could just be that the job is that mad right now. It's just that, I know if you work in medical, it's crazy. The medical right now, the hospitals are packed. I'm hearing that it's but even law enforcement. I mean, everything. Restaurant workers are reporting people are either wonderfully kind, or they're just miserable. And there's a lot of really mean-spirited people out there who, just with the masks alone, wear your mask. Don't go in if it bothers you. But this idea of making a big statement and throwing a tantrum, and just what are you doing? And I think Scorpio has just had enough of that energy. And you know what, Scorpio? Take your vacation. Take a few days. Get away. All right? Hey, Karen. I really hate this. I'm so sorry. I'm miserable that I can't see comments on Facebook. And I want to thank you. And please like and share. Like the videos. It really does help. I'd love to do my phone on YouTube. Oh, you can see how blurry it is. God, that's terrible. It's gonna be a shitty camera on. Oops. Okay. Well, I just brought this laptop in for servicing too. Anyway. Okay, Sagittarius. Three of Wands reversed. Queen of Swords. Queen of Cups. Two of Coins reversed. Knight of Wands. Knight of Coins reversed. So broad brushstroke, just looking at it. Oh man. There's definitely mother energy going on here, maternal energy. And it's funny because it's both sides. Queen of Swords is that logic, just the facts, very plain spoken. Queen of Cups, just the opposite. It's all emotion, all heart. Of course, the reverse, no, not reverse, but the reverse of the Queen of Swords is a bitch. And the reverse of the Queen of Cups is a sucker, So just, those two cards, those two women, so we're looking at their higher aspects. And what is it? What are they dealing with? They're dealing with Three of Wands reversed. Usually a student, Three of Wands reversed. Do I want to go to school? Ooh, we're hearing a lot of that now. It's the season. Kids that want to take a gap year, and the parents are like, absolutely not. Kids that, there's a lot going on with kids in school right now. I've never, in 14 years, I have never seen it this bad. Really not wanting to go, really questioning whether or not they want to go to college at all. Two of Coins reverse and the Knight of Coins reverse. And here's the other thing: if you're not going to go, we're going to put we're going to waste our money, and you're going to drop out or flunk out. And that's really, it's okay. Then you're going to go to work. Knight of Wands. Okay. Now if you're not going to go to school, then you are going to go to work. That's the message here. And I don't even see a different message here. I don't even see like another way of looking at this. It really is like, we're not going to throw money away at something. Get a job and see how you like working for a year. And that's it. I'm Eight of Coins reverse, and that's not feeling inspired by your work. See what kind of job you get with no college education. And let me tell you, I don't have a college education. My fourth business. You can do quite well. I did quite well. But then these are different times. So do you have to have a college education? I don't think you do. But in many industries, Eight of Coins reverse, you're going to find yourself working a job that you are not inspired by. And maybe that's what it takes. Maybe a year off is the right thing to do. Okay? To say, hey, you know what? Think about it then. But it's not a happy thing. And I'm sorry, Sag. So again, does that mean every Sagittarius kid is doing this? No, but maybe you've got a nephew or your best friend's kid. I mean, I'm hearing it all the time. I'm hearing it from parents and the kids that are coming in, the seniors in high school that are just like, I don't want to go, or I want to go and do something, and my parents want me to do something very different. And guys, we really have to start looking harder at vocational schools too. Electricians and plumbers, they find work. They've always got work. And electrician and plumber have their own business. It's not that easy to become either of those two things, but man, the money is good. And it could be interesting, and you get your own business and travel, and there's a lot you can do with that. So think about suggesting vocational schools to your kids. Okay? All right. Capricorn. I'm sure it won't be as exciting as last week's Capricorn reading, but how could it be? All right. Eight of Cups reversed. Four of Wands. Page of Wands reversed. Seven of Coins. Nine of Wands. And the Sun. Okay. So, we all know the Sun and the Star are two best cards in the deck. Right. Okay. So, at this point, you guys should have some of this memorized. You're learning tarot. You've got to be learning tarot after all these. I think I've been doing this now for 3 years. Eight of Cups reversed. Very often is homesickness. That's the homesickness card, Eight of Cups reversed. It can be a card of either not leaving home, not able to get home. Okay? But man, everything else, Four of Wands, celebration at work, creative opportunities. The Page of Wands reversed. Seven of Coins, Nine of Wands, the Sun. Now this again, with that Page of Wands reversed, it could be a young person who's looking at their career. It could be. Absolutely. And that whole idea of not leaving home, not going away to schools, homesickness, can I do it? I've known a lot of kids who were brilliant kids with amazing scholarship opportunities who went and they couldn't do it. They had to come home. It was too soon. They couldn't go away from home. So there's some of that energy here. What do I want to do? That's Seven of Coins. What do I want to do for a living? So there's and the Page of Wands reverse. So there's some of that. You may be dealing with a kid who's not sure where they want to go to college. Not so much if they want to go, but where they want to go, what they want to study. That's more what's here. Okay, go away or stay close to home. The other thing for Capricorn could be putting vacation on hold. You know, again, opportunity, advancement, beautiful stuff. Four of Wands and the Nine of Wands are both advancement cards. The Sun is a great card. What happens though when you get an advance? What happens? You're not going on vacation usually. You're not going away anytime soon. And it could be that that you'd like to, but it speaks to work taking precedence over anything else. Okay, if we're talking about the career for a young person, that Page of Wands reverse is what do I want to do? Where do I want to go? Not if, but where. Okay. Successful little kid. I mean, nine of Wands is a great card. The Sun. I mean, I'm seeing that would speak to scholarship. That would speak to the ease of getting into the school of your choice. Not bad cards. So it's like, okay, so here's the opportunity, but is it what I want? You know, can I do this? A lot of insecurity probably going on there. Yay, Nicoletta! That is awesome. No vacation for you. I gotta get to the city and visit you. I've been wanting to get to the city anyway. I'm saying I'm going this fall. I'm gonna go. I just gotta go. I just want to go hang out in Grand Central. I'm the cheapest date ever. Just take me to Grand Central. I'll just wander around, Pisces that I am. I just flow through the people, you know. So happy. Back when I was modeling, I mean, seriously, I would just, oh my God. And there was this pizza, oh my God, there was this pizza place in Grand Central. And that was my meal for the day. It was one slice of vegetable pizza. I'd work out, take the train, go to the city, get my slice of pizza, scrub my face off in the bathroom. I couldn't stand that junk on my skin. And have my one piece of vegetable pizza, but it was the best vegetable pizza ever. It was like towering, like crispy vegetables, and God, it was good. That was like, and then come home, change, and then go to work all night long. Bartending, cocktail waitressing, yeah. Yep. There you go. So, God, I love Grand Central. Okay, God, that's just the feeling of Grand Central. Just listening to languages like flowing, they bubble around you. It's musical. Everyone's just God, best place. I get so energized. It's like a shot of adrenaline. The minute those train doors open, I just can't even tell you. I'm Nicoletta. I'm so happy for you because how amazing. And Eric, I'm here in Connecticut, but from California actually. Welcome. Thanks for joining us. I couldn't be happier for my friend though. In the city, living the life. It's just wonderful. I know she's very happy too. Okay. Getting out of Grand Central and moving into Aquarius. And the Ace of Coins. Apex money card, right? Ten of Cups reversed. The Star. King of Swords. Judgment reversed. The World reversed. Damn. All right. Well, Aquarius. You know, when you look at a card like the Star, and again, the two best cards, the Star and the Sun, and the Ace of Coins, you think, what could go wrong, right? Lots of money. What could go wrong? Well, the Ten of Cups reversed, the Judgment reversed, the World reversed. And basically, it's really, and I got to tell you again, I hear it a lot. Women who are married, and husbands make a lot of money. They live in beautiful homes. They don't have to work if they don't want to. They're driving wonderful vehicles. They're vacation where they want to go. Kids are going to the best schools, and they're they're so fucking unhappy. They're so unhappy. There's no romance. There's no, um, and I mean, it's just like that. These cards are just like that. Here's the money. That's not a problem. Finances, not a problem. Ten of Cups reversed, unhappiness in the home. Judgment reversed, stuck in place. The World reversed, longing for a new life. And here we see the King of Swords, which is all about, and God, it's always the man in the relationship is a good worker, a good provider, but there's no romance, there's no emotional connection, there's no physicality, there's no, and it's not great. I see it a lot. Some Indian women that I read for, some that were in arranged marriages, or people got married very young, but it's just divorce is not an option, and often the husbands are significantly older. And even when it's not an arranged marriage or Indian, I don't want to make it this ethnic. It's still when the husbands are much older, 10, 15 years makes a big difference later on when you're 30 and he's 45, or you're 45 and he's 60, 60. That's when you see the difference. That's when you see, the alone kind of thing. I worked all day. So, and it's cool. I don't know this is where the gods and Mother Nature, men go through their sexual peak in their late teens, early 20s. And for women, it really just starts up at 35. We amp up at like 30. What the hell was that all about? Who planned that? It's ridiculous. Ridiculous, I tell you. Yeah. Aquarius, I'm going to throw one more card for you. 9 of coins. Well, Aquarius is a fixed sign, and they don't really like change. That's an interesting thing about Aquarius. Aquarius, the revolutionary, wants to lead the revolution, but it shouldn't affect their home. They don't necessarily, they'll fight for you. They'll promote this whole thing. They're all about that. Abraham Lincoln was a great example. And the shadow side of Aquarius, I'm going to go there, is hypocrisy. And everyone knows I love Aquariuses. But that's their shadow, is hypocrisy. It's, what is it? What's good for the goose is good for the gander. Do as I say, not as I do. That is the shadow of Aquarius. Do as I say, not as I do. Abraham Lincoln, initially, freeing the slaves, not so much. He had planned on making Texas a territory like Puerto Rico is now, and part of the U.S., but not really, and having the black folk move to Texas and making that a territory. He never believed that, based on the savagery of the Civil War. It was a savage war, and he was on the front lines. And families ripped apart, and the death and the nightmare. He didn't think that could ever be resolved with regard to race and color. He changed his mind. He changed his tune, but that was his original sense. There were speeches, and you can look it up. So I want to say, in this case of this reading, Aquarius knows what side of the bread it's buttered, and I don't think Aquarius is going to jump too fast off that. Could be wrong, but I think right now and I keep saying to you, right now security is everything. So I'm not even blaming you for that, Aquarius. I'm just saying it looks like you're going to stay where it's cozy. And again, prove me wrong. I love when people do that. I love when that happens. I mean that. All right, so Pisces. I pray to be wrong in readings all the time. Pray. Be wrong about this. And Aquarius will only take so much, to be fair. They are you know, uranium. Uranus is their planet. So when they finally do ignite, it's pretty much a explosive temper that levels things. But they can sit in a bad situation longer than you want to think. I've seen it. They can be miserable and stuck in a rut. They say no one gets stuck in a rut more than an Aquarius. They like their rut. All right, Pisces. Okay, Pisces. Well, Six of Cups, Justice, Page of Coins, Five of Swords, Ace of Cups reversed, Seven of Swords reversed. All right. Weirdly enough, a little bit of the opposite of Aquarius here. Yeah, we're actually Pisces looking at movement. The Six of Cups. Six of Cups is going home. With Justice, it could also be buying a new home, renting a new home, signing contracts around home. Page of Coins, making money. I mean, that's beautiful. Five of Swords, Ace of Cups reversed, Seven of Swords reversed. And this is Pisces saying it's too toxic. I'm not staying here. Okay, this is Pisces saying nope. Five of Swords, I'm asking professional help. Ace of Cups, I don't love this anymore. Seven of Swords reversed, I'm removing myself from the toxic. Okay, that's the difference. Where, and I will say, being a Pisces, and I am an uber Pisces, I'm a stellium in the 8th house Pisces, a lot of Pisces energy in the house of Scorpio. I will live in a goddamn cardboard box before I'll live in the Taj Mahal with someone that I can't stand. Ain't no amount of money can buy me off. I'll start over again as I have many times. I don't care. There's no force on earth that can hold me. And that's what I'm looking at here. Pisces is saying, I'll be okay. I'll take what I can. It looks like it's okay. It's gonna be okay. But it's all emotion. Cups and swords. You know, money's there. It's like I'm gonna take what I can. I'm gonna take what's mine, and I'm gonna go. It also can be, you know, making the best out of a toxic situation, and staying long enough to extract what you. For example, toxic job, but you get a year-end bonus. Well, you're not gonna leave now. You're gonna leave in January. You're gonna get your bonus. You know, that too. Pisces is stupid. It's just, you know, can't swim where the water's muddy. Can't breathe. You know, we don't. We yeah. Pisces cannot swim muddy water, and that's what I'm seeing for Pisces. I'll throw one more card. Yeah, Chariot, full speed ahead, absolutely making plans, progression, and there you go. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here. I hope this was helpful. Hope everyone's doing okay. I will be looking at comments. I will respond. I'll figure this out for next week. I have no idea. I will say actually that sometimes when I sign on under China's, I can do things, and other times it won't let me. So yeah, I think they're on to. I swear to God, they're watching me. Those fucks. There you go, Zuckerberg. That's what I think about you. Anyway, thank you all. Have a great night. Get some rest and behave. All right. Bye. All right. Here we are. We're back.